This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories.
And welcome to my video taking a look at many of the new LEGO sets. This is from the Goonies, the Marvel 2026 sets, and the Back to the Future DeLorean. And I do apologize that this was not able to get out a little earlier, at least for the Goonies set, because that set has already released. I just did not have any time at the beginning of the week because of that giant Scooby-Doo video. Well, actually, videos I was working on. And then I was just far too sick at the end of the week to actually work on it, so I am having it out now, and actually a good time for the Back to the Future one since the movie is in theaters for this week and this week only. So if you're interested in that, you can go and see it in any, and I think most theaters, I have a pretty small theater in my area that's showing it, so it should be available in most, if not all, theaters. And now going and looking at the first set, we have this buildable Iron Man. Honestly, the least interesting of these. I mean, it looks decent, but I'm just really not interested. I do get a good amount of the Star Wars buildable characters, mainly the droids, and I haven't got like the more human-based characters. I probably will eventually get like the K2 and C3PO, but I don't know. I'm just really not interested in this giant buildable Iron Man. I mean, it looks decent, but I don't know. I'd just rather spend my money on so many other things than this. Then there's this Spider-Man and Venomized Wolverine set. I don't know, the car, it's okay. The only interesting thing in this is the Venomized Wolverine, and yeah, it's a cool figure, but I don't know, really nothing more than that to say about it. It looks cool, but I don't know. I probably only get this for that Venomized Wolverine figure because he's probably going to sell for a lot, since probably no one's going to buy this set because it's not great. Now taking a look at this pretty decent Hulkbuster set. I mean, it looks cool. It's a nice little display plaque, but honestly, I'm not gonna get this because I already have a Hulkbuster. I mean, it's probably like the worst one that I got as a gift, but honestly, I just don't want to spend extra money on getting another one. And the one I got as a gift was the one with like the flat top, the pancake one from the Avengers game. But yeah, honestly, I mean, it's fine. It looks cool, but it's just something that I wouldn't want to spend my money on, and it looks pretty decent though, and has that pretty cool Hulk unique head print. But again, it's just something I'd rather just not spend my money on and get something else instead of it. And there's this new Daily Bugle set. I mean, it looks cool, but I am not going to be getting rid of that massive, incredibly made Daily Bugle set from a few years ago that is almost certainly retiring this year to get this. And I mean, it looks cool. The one thing I may try to get is the pieces to build the Rhino, since this is probably the best looking he's ever been, even though it's just a mech. But I'll probably just get at the bare minimum that Rhino minifigure, since it at least has a unique head and torso print, and isn't more goofy like the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends set. And that's honestly, I think, something like everyone's been waiting for is a serious version of the Rhino with that newish helmet piece. I think it's from like last year. But yeah, honestly, I mean, it looks good. It's good for someone to have a Daily Bugle that wasn't able to go and buy that extraordinarily amazing Daily Bugle set. But yeah, there's really no good reason for me to buy this, even though it looks pretty cool. The Venomized Captain America also looks pretty cool, but I don't know if I'll get that. It might become an expensive figure because of this set, and a lot of people now wanting to get it because of having that other Daily Bugle set like me. But we'll see. I think if I ever cheat, maybe I'll get that, but those are probably the only two figures I'd give her. This is the Rhino and maybe that Venomized Captain America. Besides that, nothing else is really interested to me. Then we get easily one of the best value Lego sets ever, which is this, at least, not maybe ever, but at least recently, which is this really cool Ghost Rider Spider-Man set. And honestly, it just looks awesome. The Ghost Rider figure is really unique. It potentially has some new hand pieces, which honestly would look great on the Human Torch. The bike looks really good, and the only thing you could do is take those stud shooters out, but honestly, besides that, it looks really cool, and you also get a Spider-Man figure in this. Yeah, it's the one that you can get in, like, a dozen other sets, but still it is a nice inclusion, and is a really good value for $10, so I'll probably get this just for that, and to get a pretty cool Ghost Rider figure, because I never got a set that had a Ghost Rider in it. The final Marvel set is this really cool Spider-Man versus Sandman and Venom, and I think the set is nearly perfect. I think two things will be included to make it absolutely perfect, which is to add a hairpiece to Sandman and to include an alternate head to create the black suit for Spider-Man. I think that would make this set absolutely perfect, and I'm assuming that Firestar Toys will probably have an alternate head made for that Venom to create the Raimi black suit. And hairpiece probably shouldn't be too hard to find. I know they have had Sandman in that color, sand color before, so that'd be probably pretty easy to get. But yeah, honestly, I mean, it looks cool. It is a little different, and I'm glad they did a figure this time since the last one was a brick-built one from the No Way Home set that is retiring soon. I know that one for certain because I saw it when I was looking at sets that are retiring soon when I was going to get a few of the sets that I'll be reviewing soon. But yeah, honestly, this is the coolest of them, and I think easily the best one I'm gonna get because this is like I think like $25, and that's kind of insane for that price to get three figures with two of them being new and one of them being a figure that is been in some pretty more expensive sets until this set. So honestly, it is pretty cool and is currently the cheapest way you can get a set that includes Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Up next is the Time Machine from Back to the Future, or as literally everyone who has or hasn't seen this movie knows, it's called the DeLorean. There's no issue with the DeLorean marketing because the DeLorean name is both being shown in this little card you get in the front and on the back. I remember seeing that there's a giant sticker that says DeLorean on it. So I don't know why they're treating us stupid. It was starting with the slave one thing and then went to the Black Pearl this year and then this stupid DeLorean thing for this. And yeah, honestly, it's just exceptionally stupid. I have no idea why they do that. This is probably within the top five most famous cars in film history. And long before I even saw Back to the Future, I knew that the time machine was a car called the DeLorean, and I think that's just something that everyone knows. The only thing that's kind of bad about it is the doors don't lift up, but it's so small, I think it is excusable, and there is that larger version of it if you want to have one that does have that feature. So yeah, honestly, it looks really cool, and there was an alternate build option to have it fly, but I'm definitely gonna get this set because it's so cheap and is a great way to get such an iconic vehicle that I just can't resist getting this because it's just that good of a deal. And then there's the best worst ever gift for purchase. Well, one of them at least for a Lego set, which is this Goonies Walsh Attic, and honestly, it is. It's both incredible and frustrating because This is already going for around $60 at a minimum, and I think it is still available right now, so it's probably going to be even higher. And well, yeah, it honestly looks really cool. I'm not spending $60 on this. I just said to check online, and well, I mean, it was kind of tempting because it looks cool. I had to go buy a bunch of the figures, and it's honestly just to go on it, and honestly, it's just not worth it. Again, it looks really cool, and it's frustrating that there's so many of these exclusive stickers and prints in this. And while it looks just really, really cool, just can't justify spending $65 on this, plus shipping and everything. And yeah, honestly, it looks really cool. It's a really nice gift for purchase, but it's so frustrating because it's so limited, and really there is no way to get this. It would have been nice if this was just a nice small set you could have purchased, or if it was something that was always included with it as an extra set, but sadly it isn't, and it's just kind of insane that there's a set that just looks this cool that no one's really gonna be able to get. And looking at the Goonies set itself, honestly, it's a really, really cool set that I just, again, can't justify spending $200 on this. If I could have, I already would have, and I'd much rather either get Arkham Asylum or the rumored Stranger Things set for next year. Both of those, honestly, are just something that'd be a lot more appealing to me, and while I really, really enjoy the Goonies, and have noticed that it's been on TV a bunch, it's honestly just it's just something I can't justify buying. It looks really cool. It has so many incredible play features and so many hidden details in it. The fact that it's a $300 set that has, well, two sides of it. I'll show off the pirate's ship side on the other side in just a moment. It's honestly insane, and all the details, play features, and different functions that were built into this make it just look so cool, and makes me wish I could justify getting this. And if I ever do get a chance to be big enough to actually join Lego Ambassador and would be able to get the set to me for free, I had to do that in a heartbeat. This set looks incredible, but I just, with my money I have, I just can't justify buying this and getting it because, again, it looks incredible, but there's just nothing that says that I have to buy it. And, well, technically that's for all Lego, but there's just nothing as deeply connecting me to this with other, um, like sets like the Middle Earth ones or certain other sets like Avengers Tower or Arkham, but still, I think it honestly looks really cool. It's a really nice set. And to go take a look at its backside. And this backside honestly looks really cool. It is just a full pirate ship of One-Eyed Willie's pirate ship, and it just looks really cool. It is a nice alternate way to display the figures and put them all on there. And give it just a nice alternate look. If I did get this, I'd display it from the other side that shows all the rooms, but still, it looks really cool. Is overall a really cool set to get, and honestly, it's something that I would be tempted to get, but really only if I was given it as a gift or could get it through something like Lego Master Network, because again, I just can't justify spending money on buying this. But yeah, honestly, it looks really cool, and I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next episode of Legends Theories.
Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.